Hello viewers, welcome to today's video. Today's video is another fan-made video. So today is top 5 favourite fan-made Doctor Who podcasts. Because obviously we've got Doctor Redacted and the Big Finish podcast, 2 official Doctor Who podcasts. Technically, because Big Finish podcast also do non-Big Doctor Who news, but we just wheel back a little bit. So, but the difference with this video, is we have a slight few problems, right? There is a few podcasts I want to have involved in this. I'll name one of them, Reverse the Polarity, which is all about classic Who, because John Pertwee says, let's reverse the polarity. Well, I wanted to do a whole, I wanted to include that on the list, but because it's not available on YouTube, in video format, in like a YouTube format, I can't actually find any way to get hold of it to put it in this list. So sadly, this list will only include visual only podcasts, like the ones that are on YouTube. So this list is some of my favourite ones that are on YouTube, but there is some others. I'll probably do a whole video of my favourite, I'll probably just include it in a video somewhere, telling you about my favourite podcasts that aren't visual, because Reverse of Polarity, I think, is an amazing podcast. It's well worth your time. So it's on Spotify. I'm going to make a video over on TMTV Radio about why I hate Apple podcasts, because there's a lengthy reason why I don't like that app or service. But yeah, enjoy this video. It's going to be fun. It's going to be hilarious. It's going to be informative, because one of the clips is one of my favourite episodes of any podcast ever. Thank you guys for watching. Enjoy!
Also, a wonderful writer, as I very well know, as a writer on The Peculiar Adventures of Doctor Who, my upcoming audio series, and also the creator of a very, very exciting new project, which we'll get into. But it's the one, the only, Catherine Wheeler. How are you?
I am doing brilliantly. This is mega. I think I've been interviewed for a podcast once, but this is very exciting, and I'm here to ramble all you like.
Lovely. We love a rambler. I'm a rambler.
We've got some news to talk about, but I think we probably should acknowledge the sad news first.
Oh yeah.
I think we kind of have to talk about this because, I mean, it meant a lot to both of us. And that was the thing, because when you told me about this, you literally messaged me when I just woke up in the morning and went check Twitter, and you were like, I'm so sad. And I honestly thought you were saying it's a joke. Like, I'd check it and be like, oh, Matt Smith's coming back in Doctor Who, and you were saying it as a joke. And then I opened it up, and literally the first tweet I saw was regarding the news we're going to talk about, which is the passing of Bernard Cribbins, who you no doubt all know as the man behind Wilfred Mott. He was also in the Peter Cushing, was he in just the second movie, I believe? He wasn't in both.
I can't remember which one it was, but yeah, he's definitely
I know
in
he was
one
in
of them.
Dalek's Invasion Earth 2150 AD, because that's the one I've seen. I don't remember if he was in the first one, but point is he's been around abouts in Doctor Who for a while, but everyone knows and loves him as Wilfred Mott, the iconic granddad of Series 4. And just like, you know, one of the reasons that The End of Time is one of my favourite David Tennant episodes. Like, he just
so good.
He elevated that so much.
Well, on that, let's jump into today's topic, which of course is Chris Chapman himself.
I should know about this, shouldn't I? This should be my specialist subject.
It should be.
If you're on Mastermind,
I don't know.
Hooray and DVD extraordinaire, right at the Big Finish, and a lot of other stuff in between.
Yeah.
How did you become a Doctor Who fan first and foremost? And did that in any way inform what you have gone on to sort of do and become?
Yeah. Where did it start? I imagine from a very early age, I've always loved science fiction and stories and fantasy and all these kind of this melting pot of all the series that we love. And I would have got glimpses of Doctor Who. I was born in 81, so I remember glimpses of Trial of a Time Lord. So my first memories are seeing the Doctor and Perry in the autumnal Ravelox forest. And then I'd mixed it together with Mind Warp, so I thought they went down the escalator and found bald Perry, and then,
Brian, bless him.
and then shot her in the face. I thought that was how it went, and it took me years to realise it wasn't. And I remember the Vervoids, and I remember that episode 2 cliffhanger when they find the lady in the in
the room.
What's the name of the room? There's a number, isn't there?
Yes, there is.
We're coming up to our Key to Time season of Radio Free Skaro in August of 2022.
Wow. Why don't you hate it by now?
I don't know. I should hate it. I really should. Usually I used to run a beer league hockey team, and that petered out after 5 or 6 years, and there are other things that I sort of like, you know what, after 5 or 6 years I'm kind of done at this. And I never get tired of it. It's always exciting. It's nice when Doctor Who is always in the public eye and always has news to talk about and keeps making shows and seems to keep getting bigger and bigger and more newsworthy, despite occasional dips perhaps in the public eye. But it seems to be a very exciting time for the show once again. So it's nice to be covering it.
Should we talk about Legend of the Sea Devils?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we should, huh? I watched it again today.
Oh,
because you like to suffer.
Because I love suffering. As I said to AIM, one of us should be fresh and the other one can just have been marinating in the stew of annoyance for a whole week.
I was very excited to do this because I was like, none of my other friends actually watch Doctor Who. I'm one of the only people that does in my friendship group, and I was like, I need to talk about this with people who will understand me and my frustrations.
Oh yeah, I forgot. But what is your history with Doctor Who? We do make people tell us about this because we're nosy.
I mean, alas for a podcast that is about classic Who, I have only been, I've been watching since day one of New Who, and I have been caught up the entire time and, have very much loved, have had my opinions, but I've been on it. I've been pretty on it regularly, so.
That's better than me. Notorious to podcast listeners, I've still not watched like a full sort of 3 seasons of the revival, including